Peace and love, peace and wellness. Welcome in, baby boos, new and true. We welcome you. Oh, hell. Copy. Oh, man, I gotta discard. I gotta start over. Yep. Welcome into our YouTube and our TikTok lovelies. Hey, hey. We got to start over. Okay. Who we got in here? Peace, Kwamisia. You said first in the chat, yay. Hey, baby. How are you today? In this moment, anyway. Peace and love to our Instagram, baby boos. News and Truths, running it back. We welcome you. Peace, Kenyatta. How you been? Kenyatta, where you been? Kenyatta, where you been? Peace, attuned to Ken, graffiti. Hey. What it do with a BD? I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight's energy. Definitely it's a what the hell are you on? But I'm eager to channel. Yeah, come on, throat chakra. Woo, 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 woo. Peace, Chief Indigo. Thank y'all for coming in with all of the likes and the loves. If you can get the likes up on YouTube, if you can enter with a like, we appreciate it. Kenyatta said, you've been working. I be on my way to work around the time you go live. Okay, well, it's a pleasure to have you here, even if it's just for 5. Kapita said, whole love and wellness, my dearly beloved. Peace, Ray Bay, Jays and King, Crystal, Miss Carolyn Pitts, Samson. All right, let's go ahead and flow. I'm ready to start. Peace, Saquon. Peace and love to you, baby boo, new and true. Welcome to the Crystaline Mars stream. I am Madame Dublé Jones, the lady with the stones, the come here's and the leave us alones, and I am a spiritual guide to assist you in this life in any way that I can. So if you are seeking spiritual guidance, I encourage you to head over to the website crystalinemars.com. There you can book intimate, personal, one-on-one services with myself and or Brother Lagaz, gratitude for the love that you show in every way you choose to do so. Thank you for sharing this moment with us right now. Head over to the website, crystalinemars.com. Book. Also, look and order your spiritual tools, your gems, your handcrafted jewels, and all of those good things. I did just add a power-packed protection candle to the website. So I know we have a plethora of Orisha blessed and dressed candles. We have chakra candles. We have healing candles. We have cord cutting sets. We got what you need. But we had the cleansing, but I didn't have a protection candle there. So that protection candle, I'm eager to work. I'm going to burn one as soon as my segment is over because I definitely want to work with this energy that we have here today. But I encourage y'all to head over to crystalinemars.com. That protection candle is blessed and dressed with some very, very, very powerful energy that is assured to protect your mind, body, spirit, your assets, your incomings, your outgoings, your relationships, your finances, all the above. Great for banishing, all those good things. So we have that now available on the website. But other than that, I'm ready to continue the flow with tonight's stream. So let's energetically check in. I do encourage y'all to, I invite y'all to leave red, black, white, and pink hearts down below. Red, black, white, and pink. Red, black, white, and pink. So we may energetically check in and connect. And may you come with an open heart, with an open mind to receive what's here for you, what's here for me. Ashe. So, the moment, the message of the moment, hold on. The message of the moment is you have a new assignment. Be prepared. You have a new assignment. Be prepared. And I immediately heard new levels. You know how it's a common phrase, new levels, new devils? This is more so new levels, new assignment. New levels, new responsibilities. New levels, new expectations. New levels, expanded vision. So the cards that I pulled out definitely came with a okay type of energy where there was some, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. We've been talking about that. That's why I need y'all to tune in. I need y'all to tune in, zoom out, zoom in, because we've been channeling this energy, talking about the month of August and what all of that brings. What all of that brings, as we have the Leo, we have the Capricorn, we have the Aquarius, we have the Chiron in Aries, in Aries. And so I'm not going to keep repeating myself. That's the energy. That's the energy. Today is the 5th, which rules Mercury, right? Or is ruled by Mercury, however you want to say it. And Mercury is the planet of communication, right? And so, like I said, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So that is the universal collective message too. Spirit has been talking to you. A lot of us have been being positioned to show up, to support, to release, to move into a space of submission. And some of us have been resisting. It's heavily connected to this Chiron retrograde. There could have been things that you've been called to heal, relationships to heal with yourself, within yourself, without yourself, right? There could have been things that you were being called to acknowledge, to release. And again, like we've been talking about, the head wrap over the ear, you've just been ignoring it. Maybe you've just been avoiding exploring it, just trying to recreate or just leave something behind. Okay? But there is definitely this counterclockwise energy. Remember yesterday we were talking about, I channeled my mom actually. Shout out to my mom. My mom's a math teacher and she came through. I love my mom so much. This is, okay. My mom and I, like, we have like we have an interesting dynamic when it comes to the conversations that we have, when it comes to how we receive our downloads and what just comes through and how we channel it. And on last night's show, I was like, are you going to rise or are you going to run? Are you going to rise or are you going to run? And my mom was like, rise or run. That's a math, that's a math thing in algebra with the slope, with the quadrants. So I talked to her not too long ago. We were talking about the quadrants. And when it comes to the math, you got the quadrants, they go counterclockwise. You have your quadrant 1, your quadrant 2, your quadrant 3, your quadrant 4. And so as she was refreshing my memory, because I freaking love math, I was just visualizing it and I was like, this counterclockwise, this us going backwards so we can reset intentionally. Okay, there's this master reset energy. And with the cards that I pulled out for today, we have the main female in reverse. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. And the energy that I felt I tapped into with this card is there is something that you didn't see that was bigger than you, that was bigger than me. Because with this main female and this 9 of Cups energy, it was just, I was picking up on heavy, dark, spiritual, feminine energy. And remember, I don't know who needs to expand their perspective. Somebody in this room, because I feel the need to bring clarity around darkness. So some of us may really need to explore darkness itself. And maybe, expand your perspective around it. Because it's the difference between dark and demonic. Dark does not mean demonic. Okay? The yin and the yang, the darkness is the feminine energy. It's spiritual energy. The light is the masculine, the physical manifestation. Okay? So I want to be clear with that. But with this in reversal energy, with this female 9 of cups, the cups represents like our intuition, our relationship with our intuition, our relationship with our emotions and all of those things. And with this being in reverse, this is more so like it was something that maybe slid through the cracks, something that spirit, because I saw a blindfold. I saw a blindfold. So you may have been led to make certain decisions, to say yes to certain things, say no to certain things. And at that moment, you knew what came with that. And as things are unfolding, you're like, holy crap, this is bigger than me. This is bigger than me, or this is bigger than what I thought. I bit off more than I can chew, baby boo. But no, it was always in alignment, and it's always working out for you. This has everything to do with God's plan. And I said that because also I picked out the Win Money card, which is card number 11. But this ain't about money, honey. It was more so emphasis on this 11 energy. And an 11 energy is that Christ energy. 11 energy is visionary energy. Okay? 11 energy has to do with independence, and also it has to do with that intuition as well, and the merge between the two. And we have expectations here. So this was like definitely some things that you were calling in. Again, you've been accepting the staff and accepting certain things when it comes to the path that you chose to take. A lot of you have been choosing to evolve, to heal. You've been actually doing the work within, remembering who you are, remembering the pieces, forgiving, conducting rituals, having conversations, whatever it is. And now your vision is expanding. Now your vision is actually coming into fruition as we creep on into this shadow full moon period. The Aquarius full moon is on the 9th. We have the 9 of cups in reverse. Full moon brings everything full circle. Full moons highlight truth in totality. Full moons is a moment of resting, receiving, releasing control, reflecting. Okay? And so with that being on the 9th, with this 9 of cups being in reverse, with us moving into that shadow energy, there is a lot that is unfolding. Remember a few weeks ago, the message was surrender to the tower. Have you on run that the fuck back. Today is the 5th, which is also connected to Elegua, the divine messenger, the divine communicator energy, the door opener, the door closer. Today's color they were crimson and red. I channeled those colors months ago. But today when I got dressed, I ended up putting on, it was not crimson and red, it was crimson and rose. The colors of the day were crimson and rose. And when I got dressed today, I have on my rose, and I had this dress, this skirt in mind. And when I put all the colors together, I'm like, I got on red, black, and white with a dash of pink. And tomorrow's colors are red, black, and white. Y'all know it's Wednesday, which is also connected to that Elegua energy. So I'm like, dang. So tomorrow's red, black, and white. I already got on red, black, and white. And I'm like, but today is the 5th. Today is the 5th. So when it comes to that God's plan energy, I picked that up as well because a lot of you have, like I said, you've been praying for doors to be opened, ways, paths to be revealed, relationships to be healed, within and without. And so Elegua, especially to those of us who have been working with him, and even if you don't work with Elegua, it's still God's plan. That path has been opened, and that is the path that we are now on. So there is returning energy. There is energy that we're being called to return back to as we return back to our core. A lot of us are being called up and out. Like, all right, it's time for you to take that authoritative position. It's time for you to show up and support and be that pillar that you always were, because, you know, for the longest, a lot of us have lost ourselves. We would overextend ourselves, overgive, over until we were depleted and over it. Until we learned how to establish healthy boundaries with ourselves. And a lot of us know what that looks like now. Like, you know what? This is when I'm going to say no. This is when I am going to lean into my spirit and follow my heart. But your discernment is not what it used to be. Your fortitude is not what it used to be. And now you are ready. We've been talking about this. And we as a collective are seeing exactly what that freaking looks like. You see how I done backed up and I didn't come back up? I didn't come back up yet. We talked about this with this 8th month with Aquarius energy being called to zoom out. And that's why I was like, this is something bigger than you. This assignment, this new assignment that is connected to this new level, this new timeline that you are now on, this has everything to do with how you're showing up for the people around you. Because remember, Aquarius energy has to do with collective healing, collective evolution. So you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be taken care of. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Remember what you've learned from the past in regards to enabling people, in regards to carrying others' crosses instead of just supporting them. Remember the lessons you've learned when it came to just financially depleting yourself, and then now you don't have anything for a rainy day. Remember those lessons. There will be times where you'll be put in rooms and you'll be called to share your blessings. But there are also times where you're going to have to remember, like, okay, I got to take a step back though. Let me look at let me look at the drawing board. What we got, okay, I can't do that, but I can do this. Okay? Some of us are going to be in position to where now we got to put our pride to the side. Because maybe you've been in the driver's seat and now it's time for you to ride. And some of us are like, where are we going? A lot of us are like, where am I going? Wait, what's coming? I don't even know what to expect anymore. Oh, I don't even know, because I thought I knew. Whoa. So I'm about to delve a little deeper to get some more clarity around this. But let's go ahead and leave down below in the comments. I follow divine instruction even when it stretches me. I follow divine instruction even when it stretches me. I follow divine instruction even when it stretches me. We are on stream 493. The 4 is that Aquarius collective energy, detachment, the zooming out, the committing to the purpose, that higher thinking, that evolutionary energy. That's the 4. The 9, the endings. Aquarius full moon, August 9th. The 3, the expansion, the Holy Trinity. That's what I was picking up with the God's plan too. You've been talking to self, because I'm seeing a triangle right now where you've been like just going back and forth with self, right? Like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, or okay, I see the yin, I see the yang, I see the pros, I see the cons, I see the lefts, I see the rights. But then there was something above you. There was a higher vision, there was a higher purpose in it all, and you just looking left or right. You looking left or right, thinking that you know it all, or you knew it all. And you look up and you like, holy crap, what is this crack in the sky? What's about to come through? What's about to come through? What's coming down? Surrender to the fall. Surrender to the tower. The tower is now. So I follow divine instruction. Follow them divine instructions. Follow them divine instructions, or you gonna learn the hard way. A lot of us have already learned the hard way, and that's why we are where we are now. So this is a chance to redo it, to choose intentionally, like, all right, I see what being disobedient, what ignoring, refusing to exploring got me. I see where that got me. So all I can do is surrender now. But with this 8 Capricorn and Aquarius energy, it's like, you gonna be uncomfortable. We gonna be uncomfortable, but we gonna be all right. We are gonna be all right. We are going to be all right. Last night before I went to bed, I felt called. I felt the need to call forth my warriors. Today is Tuesday, which represents Mars, the planet of war, and it represents Pluto. It's ruled by Pluto. Tuesday is also ruled by Pluto, which is the planet of transformations, endings, that 9 energy. Today is a 9 day. Speaking of the nines, Tuesday, it rules 9 in numerology. I felt the need to call forth my warriors. Everything been everything. But subconsciously, there's some things that's going on that I am unaware of because I've been biting my nails. And I'm like, okay. There's some stuff going on. There's some stuff that I know is happening that I have some kind of like anxiety about, and I'm biting my nails. There's some things I'm slit worried about. And I just called forth my warriors, and I just felt their presence, and they pretty much, it was this, some of you may benefit from booking a cut and clear, booking a walk with Sekhmet, guided meditation on the website, booking a unlock with Ilegwa and Ogun on the website. Y'all book y'all guided meditations, but I pretty much conducted my own guided meditation impromptu. And there was a shield, but there was a connection from my root. There was a cord, 2 cords actually, thick as fuck, like the tug of war type thick ass ropes. And it was connected from me to, it was a whole bunch of like demons on the other side of this shield, but the ropes pierced through this shield. And so I was just sitting there, and my warriors came through and began to cut the cords. And then they severed it at the shield, and so it closed up that portal. So some of us may want to really do some intentional guided meditation, do some intentional cut and clearing, and again, I'm here to assist you, but it was heavy on, I needed to do that. And because there were some connections that I had that were keeping me in a lower vibration, that was keeping me in a space of like fear and anxiety. There were some contracts, some things that I had signed consciously and unconsciously. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but some of us definitely want to conduct a ritual ASAP, like 911, and a meditation, because the rituals, like we say, the rituals are very powerful. But it is when we actually go into the spiritual realm intentionally. That's why, we talk about meditation here. Some of y'all are new and y'all don't know how we do. And I may do a guided meditation tonight. Don't hold me to it. I would like to, but we're going to flow with the energy, and we're going to see how we end up by the time that time come. But here we meditate intentionally. We don't just breathe and receive. We go pray. We go look for that of which needs to be addressed, right? That of what's pulling on us, tugging on us, creating stress, hindering us. So that was really, really, really needed. And it was a brief one. I think I don't know, because time just be flying by when you're in that space. But it felt like it was 5-10 minutes, but it was definitely needed. So I encourage that y'all work with this energy. Chopin says Shango and Oshosi, for sure. I called everybody. I was like, I need everybody. Y'all should have seen me trying to recollect everybody name, because I work with a faithful amount of, I have my faithful few of Odishas that I work with, but I have the Odisha deck, and so this Odisha deck helps me remember. It helps me remember, so y'all should have seen me. I'm like, who we got? Koku. Y'all should have seen me. I'm like, I need all of my woes, all of y'all, the divine feminine, divine masculine, all the hoes, all the bros, right? So whoever your gods are, whoever it is that you work with, definitely, I need you to call them forth. Definitely head over to the website. Like I said, book your personal services, your rituals, your guided meditations, and check out that protection candle. Graffiti said, ooh, I'll send in some love for the guided meditation. Ashe. Ashe. I accept the call. Dennison said, I was drawn to green and to a green, black, and white candle. Any thoughts? So that green, black, and white, that is Ogun. That green, black, and white, that is Ogun. That green that green and black is that protection. That protection as well as obstacle clearing. That white is great for cleansing and clearing as well. That black is great for protection. That black is great for protection, great for power. So that could be a message from Ogun, an invitation for you to connect with him. If that's not your steez, if that's not something you want to do, that is okay too. But it's definitely it's showing up for you to do some work to protect all things, your assets, your energy, and also do like some road clearing work. You said as in call to purchase those candles. Yes. And interesting that you said that, because the candles, the protection candles that I have, I literally have like all the Orishas. I dressed it with like all the Orishas, with the Kita Maldición, with the protection, with the curse remover. Like the protection candle is a blend of all of the divine feminine and masculine energies that I work with anyway. And like a lot of the candles that are individually sold. I got some Egun energy in there as well, ancestral energy. And I had black candles, but I had dipped it in red. I dipped it in red wax before I dressed it, so it's black and red. And then I had made some personal ones, and I got black candles, and I dipped that in green wax. And I was seeing that black and green, that Ogun, and so it was Ogun and Ilegua for me personally. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that you take heed and you do some protection over your spirit and your relationships and all of those good things. Thank you, Graffiti. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that comment, baby boo. What else we got? I'm just trying to catch up on some of y'all comments really quick because I've just been channeling. Chief said, I have on red, Ashe. Graffiti said, everyone send a few dollars for the guided meditation tonight. No, for sure. Like if y'all could, that would be greatly appreciated. When it comes to the guided meditations that I conduct for the collective, they are very profound, very powerful, and they do take a lot of energy. So I do accept energetic exchanges, which is why I had pulled back, because just energetically it's a lot when it comes to just me guiding collective as a whole. And to those of you who don't know, I'm with child, so I definitely make sure that I am intentional with how I use my energy, how I share my energy, and make sure it's always an exchange. So if y'all are interested, y'all can send $1. I don't care if it's 50 cents, whatever it is. I'd appreciate it, because you're definitely going to get an exchange, and you're going to see and feel the shifts. So the information is down below. Super chats, cash apps, Zelle, Venmo, all of those good things. Euphora said, can you have an Orisha if you aren't from the lineage? My perspective, yes. Yes. Cultivate your own personal relationship with you. Now, this may be controversial to some, especially those who were initiated or really practice Ifa, but I have a different perspective, and I respect the Ifa. I respect the religion itself and the rules and things like that. But for me personally, the way my life was set up was just a little different. I didn't have community in a traditional way. I didn't have a babalao. I didn't have that in my reality. I just didn't. But they were showing up in my reality through actual, it wasn't like in a community-based type thing to where it was like, oh, it was this building where that's where they did all the stuff at. They had classes. It wasn't like that. It was like the actual beings would come through the vessels that they were working through. Or, thank y'all, I'm getting y'all cash outs for y'all donations for the collective meditation tonight. Or they would show up in in the spiritual realm wanting me to cultivate a relationship with them. And so who was I And then I'm on my journey of exploring who am I and what is my connection to all things. And so I'm like, who am I to deny me? Because I wasn't initiated in a traditional way. My initiation looked different. It looked different. I didn't have anybody buy me Eliques. I didn't have that rites of passage where I had to go to the islands and all. Mine was different. My rites of passage was different. It was in this 3D realm, and it was in the fifth dimensional realm. It was in the physical and the spiritual. It just looked different. It was very personal to me. But I think it's when we have that religious, that's why Brother Lagos was talking about religion last night, and he was saying even some people even treat spirituality as, thank you, Crystal, for your love donation for the guided meditation. But some people even can treat spirituality as a religion, and we lock ourselves into these rules, and it's like, but spirituality is supposed to be free, right? All of this is supposed to be me, right? So I think it's just about respecting the systems, right? Being honest and not, acting like it's one thing, or lying and saying, oh, I'm initiate, or you did this work and you really didn't, right? But ultimately, cultivating your own personal relationship with you. Because the Orishas, the gods, the goddesses, the Egyptians, they're all reflections of you. As we're in the age of Aquarius, it's time for us to zoom out and to see ourselves in all things and stop trying to separate every fucking thing. Keep slithering aspects of us. No, let's become one. That's what this was about, right? It's not you versus me, it's them and us. No, it's we. And I'll be humble and say, hey, you may know a little more than me. And that's why I am honest about where I stand. Like I can't tell you all the ins and outs. All I can tell you is what I've learned directly from connecting to them. I've tried my best to look at very ancient texts, books that can't be bought on Amazon that, again, were placed in front of me. Different lectures, ancient lectures to learn from the elders that I can. But I ain't got all the answers, and I ain't gonna pretend I do. I ain't gonna act like I know all the Orishas, and I ain't gonna pretend I do. I'm not. But I do know what's true, and that's my relationship with the ones that I do work with, that I have remembered, the aspects of me that I have remembered. And my life is literally, my results are literally a reflection of that. And so I share what I remember. I share what I know with y'all, with you, so you can do it too. That's why I wanted to, I show up in the way that I do and I provide the services that I do. But I'm like, okay, how can I show up to actually activate these aspects within the collective? That's why my guided meditations, I have a walk with Oshun and Ajay. I have a walk with Obatala. I have a walk with Obanani. I have a walk with these Orishas. I have a walk with certain gods and goddesses to intentionally activate and initiate your own personal relationship with them. I love to show up for you in every way that I can, but it's never my desire for you to lean on me or not lean on me, because I'm okay with you leaning on me, but I never want you to look at me as your God or as the only way or like the gatekeeper. No, I'm at the gate and I'm going to open the door, Ilegwa. I'm going to open the door in the way that I can. I know my connection, so I'm going to bring us here in the middle. Hey, meet and greet, and y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. That's why I brought the candles that I have. I provide the ritual services, I provide the guided meditations, but I also provide the candles. I also provide the other tools and jewels and things so you can do your own work. So you can cultivate your own relationships. That's why I have all of the Orisha candles. When I first bought all that stuff, when I first invested in all that, I was like, is this all for me? Because I got it in bulk. I'm like, is this all for me? And I'm like, no, this is not all for me. I'm going to roll these up. And this is for collective. This is for we. And so I work them and I sell them. I work them and I exchange. So I hope I brought some clarity. I did just go on a tangent, but I needed to say it. I needed to say it. I needed to say it. And we talk about your truth, my truth, our truth. That's why it's important that we not get caught up on what we see on social media, get caught up on what we hear. Because it's not so many that I hear with my perspective of, yes, cultivate your relationships with them. And yes, you can be an initiative and it doesn't look traditional. You know what I mean? And they still gonna work. Because the way the Odishas work with me, the way I work with them, you couldn't tell me I didn't go through it the traditional way. You couldn't tell. You could not tell. Because I do the work in real time. In real fucking time. We walk in real time. To the point where I don't have to give offerings like I used to. I choose to give offerings. And I'm not boasting, but I am sharing the truth of where I have graduated to. When I first started, I had to go through my initiation, and every damn time I did a ritual, I had to give offerings. I had to go to the crossroads. I had to go to nature. I had to, to really build that relationship with myself, with them. And now it's just as simple as a telephone call away. Hey, yo, what's up? And it's a mutual respect there. I know these aspects within me, and I know that I am channeling all of the energy. So it's just a matter of who I pull on, what I pull on, and honoring myself, not putting them above me. But it was a process. But with diligent work, with me being intentional, I got there quicker than I thought. Because it's been a few years. It's been maybe 3 years that I've been like working with my team. Maybe about 3 years. And I think it was like this year that I fully like took the authoritative position where it was like, all right, I'm the one with the vessel. I'm the one with the vessel. I have the understanding. I've cultivated the relationships. I done went through the rites of passage. I've been studying. I've been connecting. I've been motherfucking reflecting. And that's when things began to really shift, and I really moved into that energy of empowerment. And it's interesting because, and that's why I share my perspective. Some of us may call it blasphemy. How dare you, Dublé? But that it takes first courage, and it's no coincidence that I'm sharing all this on the 5th day talking about fucking Mercury, communicating my truth and what's true for me, for real. But some may hear this and be like, that's blasphemy. Who are you to say that y'all are equal? Who are you to say that you don't have to give offerings? Again, in the beginning I did. And same for you. But the goal is to graduate. The goal is to remember who you are. The God that you are, the goddess that you are. Not putting anything above you or beneath you. It's all respect. It's all respect. But do the work so you can connect and life can get easier for you. And that is the personal shift that I am currently in this present moment, understanding and surrendering to. Like, this is what it really feels like to not have to physically do the work. Because again, I told you, it's been like a 3-year journey of like me working closely with them, but it's been like a 5-year journey of me just hustling, running, doing, running, rising. And now I'm just at a point where I'm really being forced to surrender. Like, all right, now chill the fuck out now. Go ahead and sit on your throne. Go ahead and sit on your throne. And yeah, you got shit to do. You still got energy to manage. You still got work to do. But it's going to look different for you. And I'm like, I'm in this present moment, I vulnerably share with you. I'm learning I'm remembering what that looks like. And I'm like, okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. So y'all already know what it is. So I ain't even got to check in with y'all like I used to. And y'all making shit shake on my behalf. Okay, cool. And again, that's why I tap in every night. That's why I show up and I'm always looking to expand my services and all those things, so I can help you be in this same space, so you can co-create with the aspects of you, with the God, with who, whatever you see as higher than you. My goal is to help you see that next level of you, and you step into that next level. Let's grow. That's why I encourage y'all, meet me on the other side, because this right here is light work. This right here is light work. Some of this is resonating deeply with y'all's soul, and it's like, yeah, resonate, but are you going to elevate? Meet me on the other side. Are you going to invest? Because that's when the shift happens. That's when the motherfucking shift happens. When we actually go into that realm, though. Because I could pull some cards, I could channel the message like I'm doing right now, but it's like, okay, but how is that? That is helping you, but that's a little appetizer sampler. Let's eat. Let's move into fulfillment. Let's step into your purpose, whatever that looks like. So just as I'm showing up for you in fullness, you can show up in whatever arena, in whatever area, in whatever field it is that you're in. The same way that I'm showing up for you, it's time for you to show up for those who are in the same room as you, in the same field as you, who's in this place that you were in. But are you even accepting that position? Right? Don't worry about the commission. Accept the position and don't worry about the commission. Because you're going to get what's for you. You're going to get exchange. What they say, real recognize real. And you know you tapped in. And you know what I'm saying is real, and that's why it resonates with you, and that's why you're still here. Y'all know I'm a Leo, and we in Leo season, so I'm going to talk my shit right now, because this is true shit. So let's rise, man. This is just your invitation to rise. Again, this wasn't about me, but this is an opportunity that obviously presented itself that I need to share with y'all to wake somebody the fuck up. To call somebody the fuck out. Are you that somebody? Are you ready? I'm here. Brother Lagaz, we here. We doing what we do. We show up for you. We show up for ourselves. But are you going to drink from the well? Or are you going to wait till you run dry? Some of us already dry, fucking shriveled. Looking for a little droplet. Why settle for the droplet when we got a whole glass here? You said pours tea, sips tea. Iced tea, iced sweet tea. Raspberry, strawberry, head ass. All right, y'all. Now let's get to the cards. Let's get to the cards. Let's get to the cards, bitch. Let me try to scroll a little bit. Let me see if there's anything worth responding to. Emmanuel said, how can we do the work and be connected? Teach us, please. That's what we talk about. That's what we tap into every day. I would encourage that if y'all don't know where to start, head over to CrystalineMars.com. Start with a consultation. Start with a consultation. And from there, we can get familiar. From there, we can look over what your intentions are. From there, we can cover where you are, where you want to grow, and we can go from there. Because again, Brother Legato and I, we have a plethora of fucking services. It's like we could go here, we go there, where you want to go. So I would start with a consultation if you don't know exactly where you want to start. But we got birth chart readings, we got guided meditations, we have things that will actually activate your spirit, that will actually activate your chakras, that will actually help you, like I said, with cultivating a relationship with yourself, so you can be more in tune with spirit as you navigate your own personal life, so you can actually recognize the opportunities when they come. You can actually recognize the tools as they present themselves. You can actually take advantage. Like we're here to just activate, to initiate, to assist you as you integrate, so you can navigate your own personal experience. We're here to help you decipher, decode, dream interpretations. That is what we're here for. We don't have all, or we have not yet accessed all of the answers, but we are here to share the answers to help unlock the answers within yourself. Okay? To help you align. Y'all ever be on YouTube or something like that, and then them damn lectures from 14, 15 years ago just pop up on your thing? You're like, where did this come from? Yeah, because now you're ready to receive it. You ever just be walking down the streets, watching ladies go about watching you? But you ever just be walking down, maybe you felt led to go to a bookstore or whatever, and it's just this book that's just there. You know, you're like, wow, I never seen this here, or I never seen that store here. I remember we used to be in the mall. There was so many people who used to come to our crystal kiosk, and they would be like, I come to the mall all the time, and I never stopped. I never seen this. And how long were you here? 4 years, 3 years, however long it was, right? But it wasn't until they were ready. They couldn't see it. They walked past it all the damn time. Some of them, they did see the kiosk. But they was like, and they would be like, I always walked past and I always wanted to stop, but I never made it. But today I was able to stop because now's the time. So that's what we're here for. We just help you align. Sharpen your skills, redefine. Ashe, I fucking shine. Peace and love to everybody who has joined us. Emmanuel said, consultation, okay, please give me the link. It's www.crystalinemars.com. If you look down below in the description box, the direct link is there, and you can click right on it. If you scroll to the bottom, it has like our services listed on YouTube, and you can click right there, and it'll take you right to the service page. Okay, so that's what we got. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. I'm not gonna be long. I don't know if Brother Lagasse is joining us tonight. So I've been channeling a lot. We've been on the show for 47 minutes, and I've just been straight channeling. So I'm probably just gonna close out now. I'm gonna just wrap it up now, and we're gonna get into our guided meditation. We're going to do a guided meditation. Y'all sent in some love offerings. If you would like a reading, send a love offering in, and I'll do y'all first, and then we'll roll into the guided meditation. But I have been getting love offerings in towards that, so I'm going to show up. Thank y'all so much. If you would like to donate energetically, it is appreciated. Again, the information is down below. The wavy one said, Double, are you my past life sister? Probably so. Probably so. Kenzela said, yay, Ashe. It's been a minute since we did a guided meditation. It's been a few months. Oh my gosh. Sadell said, your birthday's coming up. What do you do for your birthday? Well, I have a OB appointment on my birthday. So that's the only plans that I know God has for me. But the moon does enter Cancer on my birthday. So I'm going to flow with it. I'm going to flow with it. But I'm open to receive the love. I'm open to receive what's here for me. And that's what that's going to do. That's what that's going to be. Because my due date, I'm 3 weeks away. So from my birthday, I got like another week until I'm due. So I'm just be taking it easy for the most part and just enjoying the moment. Just enjoying the moment. If y'all want to send some birthday love, that is appreciated too. Oh. And we do have the baby shower. Don't forget, we got the baby shower registry link down below too. On Instagram, it's in our bio. On YouTube, it's down below. So if y'all like to send some love to baby boo, our son that is cooking up right now and about to enter the world, the physical realm, y'all can do so. It is appreciated. All right. So let's see what we got. We about to close out. What we gonna close out with? In honor of it being Tuesday, with this warrior Wody energy, I gotta pull from OG. Kenzela said, I love how your birthday is a day before mine. That's how I always remember. Ashe. 8/18, not me. Y'all mark our calendars. 8/18. Woo-wee. We got they will witness you win. They will witness you win. So this is a heavy rising energy. What's y'all rising? We got any Leo risings here? Capricorn risings? Aquarius risings? But some of us may want to reflect or really look at our rising in our birth chart, our rising sign in our birth chart. We got Libra risings here. Shh, keep this a secret. What we got? Take accountability. Whoever takes accountability in a situation grows first. I meant, slow down. There could be an invitation for you to slow down. We talked about this yesterday. Okay, we got Leo rising, Virgo rising, Libra rising, Aquarius rising. We got a lot of Virgos and Aquarius, I see. But some of us, we talked about this yesterday, may definitely be called to take a step back and take accountability. Have some freaking humility. But we have take accountability. Whoever takes accountability in a situation first grows faster. That's in reverse. That's in reverse. So some of us are resisting, denying something still. Some of us have taken full accountability. I got you, Miss Nisi, for your reading offering. Some of you have taken accountability, and now you're being called to lead those who are ready, or those who have been denying accountability or something like that. Or you're about to watch them fall or be there to help pick them up or something like that. Somebody was not willing to see themselves and maybe was just expecting for things to just come together for them. Gratitude to the lovely who just placed an order on the website. Somebody, and I don't know who this is collective general, so y'all move it around as you may, okay? But you or somebody, there is an energy here that was sitting here just expecting, like, oh, abundance is just going to flow to me, and I'm going to get this door is going to open, this door is going to open, or this is going to come through, this is going to come through. And it's like, yeah, but that accountability though, Nah. Remember we talked about the rise over run, and I was talking about the quadrants and how they go counterclockwise. Spirit, like, yeah, no, we about to spin the block. You about to pay your karma, your karma real quick. You know what I mean? Speaking of the 25th, the moon enters Libra, so the 25th could be significant. Somebody's birthday could be the 25th, but that Libra energy is coming through. What did Crystal say? Speaking of slow down, I hit a baby turtle today. I felt awful. I've been trying to figure out what that meant. Interesting. One of the lovelies said, one of the lovelies with a mysterious name said, you are a witch or a clairvoyant. So I'm assuming you're asking, am I a witch or am I a clairvoyant? So let's dissect what the definition of a witch is. What is a witch? A witch is a woman with supernatural powers. Supernatural. Because it ain't nothing special or magical about it. It's supernatural powers. So, to some, they may view me as a witch. I do have access to my clairvoyant abilities that are innate, as well as my other clairs. So take it as you may. Okay. So we have red light and we have detour in reverse. Woo-wee. I told you. Red light. Red light, black and white. With this accountability in reverse and this red light here, it is not a curse. It is not a curse. Red light and detour in reverse. Like I said, some of y'all have been trying to go around something. And it could be something as simple as, like I said, you taking some kind of position or some kind of authority or something like that. Accepting some kind of call. I don't know what that looks like for you, but you may have been like, you got to find somebody else to do it. Right? That one ain't for me to do, or that ain't my cross, or I'm gonna go this way. And Spirit like, yeah, no. How about we just halt everything? Halt 1, 2. Hold 1, 2. So wherever you have this red light, we definitely want to lean into our intuition and not force at this time. Do not force. As we're in August, 8 represents Capricorn and Aquarius, but that 8 Capricorn energy can be very controlling. Leo can be very controlling. Aquarius is fixed. Leo is fixed. So with this red light energy, we definitely want to take a step back and tune in, lean in. And when we pick up on that resistance, fall back. Fall back. There could be something that you want to say and your throat chakra, now you stuttering. Stutter. Or the thought, now you blank-minded. The thought just vanished. Maybe the person ain't answer the phone. Maybe the job ain't hire you. And you over here scratching your head like, why? Let it fly. Okay? But I encourage you to kind of sit into it. Ask questions, right? With the five energy that we're in today. Ask questions to spirit, like, okay, what is this? What you trying to tell me? What am I ready to receive right now? Because we're not going to know everything when we want to know it either. But what am I ready to receive right now? Okay, cool. So this, I'm hearing can't keep running away. Divine masculine in reverse. God damn. Reverse. Divine masculine in reverse. Divine masculine is about taking action. This is in reverse. So there is this, again, reiterating, hold 1, 2. Hold 1, 2. So there could be a lot that you want to do, and maybe you're premature. Maybe it ain't for you to do. I'm hearing don't save her because she don't want to be saved. This is not about you saving anybody. This is about you supporting. Let's move out of saving and more into supporting. But with this divine masculine, like I said, there's an energy that didn't want to do the work or didn't want to take accountability. So everything's coming to a halt. I shake hands a little. Aisha said, is free reading available? This is as free as it's going to be, baby boo. This is collective. We got smiling from ear to ear. In reverse. In reverse. Smiling from ear to ear. I told y'all when I was pulling the cards for today's energy, it was heavy on the, what the hell are you on? Hold on. Wait. Because there could have been something again that you was eager, that you was excited about. You said, wasn't the main female in reverse to start too? Yes. Thank you for bringing that up, baby boo. I'm about to tap into that. Thank you, Graffiti. But it was heavy on like you were smiling. And now the windshield wipers working, bitch. Now you can see a little clearer. Now your third eye a little clearer. You like, hold up. I know that I ain't say yes to this. Or I know that I don't see what I see. Or I know that this tower, I know I don't see it swaying. Yup, you sure do. I know this ain't come crashing down on me. Yup. And baby boo brought it back to light. The main female in reverse came up too. So we got the main female, like I was saying, that represented that divine feminine energy in reverse. We have the divine masculine in reverse. There may be something that you need to surrender when it comes to maybe even the spiritual realm. Some of you may have been doing so much work, sending up so much prayers. And I ain't saying don't, wish well for anybody. But with this divine masculine in reverse, that's a halt when it comes to just trying to go save and do the freaking most in the physical realm. And with the main female in reverse too, that's heavy on keep it light. Keep it light in the spirit too. God's plan, once again. So don't you get in the way. Don't you get in the way. Don't you dare interfere. Don't you dare interfere. This is divine order. Didn't talk about that with the 8th month, Capricorn. Oh, that got everything to do with karma and divine order. Order in the court. So you may be over here trying to bail them out, trying to speak on their behalf, and Spirit like, no, you're not even showing up to court. Send one up. It's you did what you needed to do, and that's why a lot of y'all don't even realize, like I said, this is a result of the work that you've already done. So now, again, surrender to the Tower. Watch it unfold and support in a different way now. Everything ain't gotta be said. You said enough. Everything ain't gotta be done by you. You've done enough. So with this main female and divine masculine, this is surrender to the fall. Somebody may have to fall flat on their ass, fall flat on their face. Something about fish. Not sure if somebody had fish, but I'm seeing like the fish in the bowl. A fish bowl. Is that fish bowl significant to somebody? Somebody bought a single fish or thinking about buying a single fish or fish. I'm seeing the fish bowl though. Thank you, TW. We got energy vampire in reverse. I played a game earlier with fish. Okay. I just cooked fish. Okay. And now I'm hearing crawfish. I'm thinking about the bottom of the ocean now. Bottom feeders. Energy vampire in reverse. Like I said, something is not meant for you to keep extending yourself out in the same way. Because something is going to keep taking. It's like, are you going to end it? Are you going to end it? Are you going to move out of the way? I'm seeing a fight. Somebody may be literally in spiritual warfare right now. And I'm thinking about me being pregnant, trying to break some shit up. Whatever it is that you have been planting, whatever it is that you're nurturing, whatever it is that you, like whatever path it is that you're on, you continue to walk that path, yes. But know your place. Some shit you gotta let it duke out. I'm picking up on like them damn siblings, or even the bully, right? Where you could be trying to interfere or trying to mediate and harmonize the energy, but they just keep bickering. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna let you fight. Go ahead. That's what you go ahead and fight, because I can't do nothing. I done did what I know do. I done talk to y'all individually. I done talk to y'all together. Right, I done prayed, I done sent you money, I done tried to get you out of this, I done tried to tell you to leave them, I done tried to show you yourself or whatever, and they were fighting your ass. Fighting your ass because you was trying to help them see them. You was trying to help them fight their own demons. But they just refused with this red light. They like, stop, nah, I'm good on you, I'm good on that, nah. They didn't want to go the way that you was trying to nudge them, where Spirit was like using you as a lighthouse, like, hey, tell collective this, or hey, propose this to collective. They didn't want that. So move out the way. Move out the way. Move out the way. I don't care who it is. It's only but so much you can do. Some of you may feel guilty. Some of you may feel guilty. You may feel like, damn, I hate to see them like this, or I hate to. It's only but so much you can do. Karma, nice to, yes, I was singing that song with my niece earlier by Summer Walker. It's a song called Karma. Move out the way. Move out the way. Kinsella said, wow, I pulled the card. Don't do nobody's shadow work for them. You can't. It's the illusion that you are. All you can do is a shadow work for yourself. So you can show up and be the light in somebody's dark sky. That's the goal, for us to transcend, for us to be, again, the lighthouse. And not necessarily to pick them out of their rut, but to see like, hey, This is what you could, this is where you could be, this is where you were, right? This is where that version of you still is. So now you could show up. But all you can do is what you, all you can, the only thing that you really have control over is yourself and what you engage in, what you invest in. That's it. We got shush, keep this a secret. So it's something that Spirit gonna let you know. It's something that Spirit already let you know. Your highest self already let you know. And you might be the only one in the room with the secret. Or you may not be sharing it with that person. Like maybe you had a dream about death. Or you had a dream about somebody cheating. Or you had a dream about somebody breaking up or something. But you getting this red light like, hey, that ain't for you to say. That ain't for you to say. Just watch it unfold. Because this is all just, everything that you're experiencing is just really to remind you, to activate you, to validate you, to confirm like, hey, you do know, or hey, you was on the money, or hey, you know what I mean? So it is more so, this is for you as your confirmation, like you was on it. But it was nothing that you could do to save this or stop this. You know what I mean? All right, so let's close out, because I said I was closing out. Oh, hell, bitch. I'm about to roll over. Brother Lagasse did enter, but I don't know if he's coming on tonight, like I said, but we about to get into our collective meditation. Set firm boundaries in reverse. Give me one more. Set firm boundaries in reverse. The 8th month is about restrictive energy. The 8th month is also about, because this restriction is connected to that Capricorn side of the 8. The Aquarius side of the 8 is about breaking free. So there is an energy in this space that has already broken free. But there is an energy that is bound to this space. They got to sit in it. They got to sit there. They got to stay there with this set firm boundaries in reverse. This is like, maybe, like I said, some of y'all were energetically saving somebody, spiritually saving somebody. But now, since Spirit's moving you, pivoting you, they have to receive what's here. Their karma. Give me 3 more and we done. Give me 3 more and we done. Two more. One more. Ask questions for clarity, like we talked about. Then we talk about this today. I done channeled that throughout the show, throughout the stream. With it being a 5-day, this is not just about you communicating today, but this is about you asking questions for clarity when it comes to, okay, how do I navigate this space? Okay, this assignment, how do I navigate this assignment? What is expected of me? What do I need to do? How do I need to do it? What does this mean? I'm having these dreams, I'm seeing these signs, like what does this mean? Ask questions for clarity. Financial opportunity in reverse. Rest and prepare. Things are about to pick up in reverse. So today my body naturally woke up at 8 and I was like, oh, bitch, we here? Okay, cool. So again, what is Spirit calling for you to do? What is your soul calling for you to do? What is the people around you calling for you to do? Okay? And your rest is going to look different. But isn't tonight's message, you have a new assignment, be prepared. We got rest and prepare. Things are about to pick up. We got financial opportunity in reverse. I told you, don't worry about your money, honey. Don't worry about your commission. Give yourself permission. Move into submission. Are you going to enroll yourself? Admission. Don't worry about your money, honey. I know you've been planting the seeds. I know you've been giving love donations. You've been giving love offerings. You got your services on the website. You be doing the little pop-up shows. You be putting yourself out there. And you're like, bitch, what the fuck is the return, bitch? Don't worry about that. We are being called up. And this is a moment for us to remember, like, I know everything else is covered. If God brought me to it, God gonna bring me through it. And everything is all inclusive. Your purpose is all inclusive. It's all inclusive. Your trip that you're being called to take, all inclusive. Even the bags are packed. You just need to show up. You just need to answer the call. So let our declaration be: my assignment is not a burden. It is a breakthrough. My assignment is not a burden. It is a breakthrough. My assignment is not a burden. It is a breakthrough. Not just for you, but the people around you. I had another one that I want to share too. Y'all can leave this down below if y'all want to. But we got my assignment is not a burden. It is a breakthrough. And the other one I have is I will not shrink in the face of responsibility. I rise. I will not shrink in the face of responsibility. I rise. I will not shrink in the face of responsibility. I rise. Caught by fucking surprise. Ashe? Ashe. So, it's now time to transition over to the next part of the stream. Now, I mean, I did get some love offerings, like I said, for the collective guided meditation that we will be conducting tonight. So y'all stay with us. Y'all stay with us. I'm getting the chills. Woo! For reals, bitch. Woo! I did get, I think, one love offering for a personal reading. Ashe, welcome into everybody who has joined us over the time of the stream. We welcome you here, new or true. But I'm about to go ahead and flow. Let me see. Who did I get a love offering from? Who was this, baby boo? Jay Godden may help you. Babe, I don't know why my Cash App keeps... oh, that was Wayne who placed an order. Ashe, Wayne. Wayne been looking... Wayne, you still in here? Wayne just popped in on, if I'm not mistaken, on TikTok. Wayne, you still in here? Wayne been looking at that tree of life for a minute too, and he finally got the journal. Ashe. So Miss Nisi wants an energy check-in. Are you here, Miss Nisi? Where you at? What stream are you on? Ashe to y'all's declarations. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Gratitude, graffiti. Graffiti on all the platforms. We appreciate it. Your Gemini head ass. Graffiti Gemini, like, I'm here. I'm everywhere. Ashe, I share. Ms. Nisi, are you here? You said present. Oh, that's Harmony's Dawn. Awesome. Okay, so I'm about to give you your reading. And then we're going to shift into the collective guided meditation. Do we have any new lovelies here who have never done a guided meditation? If you've never experienced the guided meditation with myself, I want y'all to write down below new. I want you to write down below new. Newbie or new. I want to know who's a first timer when it comes to how we roll here. Okay, so let's tap into this energy for Miss Nisi and Mama. Okay, SB. Graffiti, you annoying. Okay, cool. So we got a lot of newbies. Coolio. Yeah, this is definitely one that you're not going to want to miss. And again, the guided meditation I'm going to do for the collective is a sneak peek of what I offer on the website. But it's more personal, right? It's more intimate. But we're gonna go where we need to go tonight. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Nisi, off gate, there is definitely some energy that is in between you and your mom that wants to create havoc and chaos, which is like one and the same. But There is there's a spiritual clearing that needs to happen. And it's not about you cutting your mom off. It's about severing the cord that is between y'all two. There is a distance that feels comfortable to you here that I'm picking up on when it comes to the relationship that you have with your mom. It feels like a part of you desires to connect deeper, but then another part of you like, I'm good with how it is, like, because I'd rather not. There may be a sense of like not feeling safe spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally, or something like that. And that is what that spirit wants. That's the point of that spirit being there in the way. So I would definitely look into either booking a cut and clear meditation on the website CrystalineMars.com, or booking a healing the past ritual, a walk with Yemeya guided meditation or something like that, and we can heal that relationship with your mom and you. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up off gate. So let's see what we got. Is there interference, Harmonies, dog? Like, what is your relationship like with your mom? What, like, is that accurate? Like, talk to me. What the hell? Yeah, this. It's not your mom. It's not your mom. I don't know if you're blaming your mom, but it's not your mom. Your mom could be possessed. Again, there could be some contracts that she has, some contracts that you have. You said that's 100% accurate. Yeah. So, yeah. Contract clearing for sure. Spiritual clearing, CrystallineMars.com. That's the best one. Guided meditation. We got random test. New relationship. It seems like as soon as you consider reconciliation, olive branch energy, here go the triggers. Here go the triggers, and it's like, see, that's, nah, I'm good. See, that's why. That's what I'm like, see, that's why. It's like this, soon as I get home, soon as you get to that space where you're like, okay, the energy like, oh, nah, But let's see. We have the Seven of Cups. This is energy of illusions. We have terminal illness. Okay, hold on. I'm picking up on resentment from your mother. And I'm hearing the song by Cherish. I'm feeling really unappreciated, taking my love for granted, baby. And this can be something that y'all are mirroring. You may feel unappreciated by her. She feels unappreciated by you. This is beyond this life. It feel like it's always been a little off with y'all since the beginning of time. There was some gap since the beginning of time. Or you felt like, we have Scorpio. Are you a Scorpio? Virgo? Maybe born on the 9th, 18th, 27th, 5th, 14th. When's y'all's birthday? We got any Scorpio or Virgo? One of y'all? Cancer, the 2nd, the 20th. You said we've been together for many lifetimes, but it's definitely this trust issues that's mutual. But it has to do with the past life where somebody was left, or in that when they were, before they transitioned, the closure didn't happen, or the other person didn't show up. It feels like you didn't show up for your mom in her last, when she was sick. Your moon is in Cancer. She's a Virgo, and you're a Virgo moon. Yep. And So it's just this built up resentment of like, you aren't there for me. You're Virgo rising. Yeah, it's like you weren't there for me. You weren't there for me. That's what I'm picking up on. So a past Harmony, Miss Nisi, I need you to connect with me. Past life regression. Either you can conduct your own, or journaling could be beneficial. Definitely past life regression though. I do offer those services on the website. But yeah, there's definitely some past life healing that needs to happen. Definitely. Because that's what's spewed over to this life. We do have, we talked about Chiron being retrograde right now, and Chiron is the wounded healer energy, and it's bringing up a lot of things. So this is going to be a very powerful time for you to conduct some healing. Chiron will be in retrograde until January 2nd. So this is really a time for you to really delve deeper, to really get to the root, to the core of this wound, which is, it didn't start in this life. We got divorce. Come on with the wound and the separation, the terminally illness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so give me some more. Give me some future energy. I want to see how this energy is gonna let's say she does the work intentionally, and the healing, and the forgiving and things that needs to happen by the end of this year, or whenever she does it. What is the outcome? What is this outcome going to look like energetically for them too, for mom and Nisi? You said she's a little sick right now, so I'm hoping it's not really terminal. Okay. We have the Page of Coins in reverse. We have the Three of Swords upright. I love this. We got prep for surgery. So this is confirmation that it's time for you to go ahead and start some surgical healing. But as a result of you being intentional, like I said, when it comes to addressing the past, and it feels like it's a lot of spiritual work that needs to be done, and maybe even some physical, some actual verbal conversations in the physical realm that needs to happen too. But I feel like that's after you've done the spiritual work, like probably months after, maybe even a year after. Y'all are going to have to heal the relationship, or allow for the healing to actually manifest in the physical realm. But the end result we have is the Star. And this is a wish fulfillment. This is oneness. This is healing. Okay? This is next level. You two being able to now no longer be bound to that space energetically, as within your relationship. This is harmony here. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Lovers. So with the Moon in reverse, this is that Cancer energy. This is feeling safe again. This is feeling like reassured again. This is feeling like I missed you, and like, let's rekindle. Okay. So I do just feel like, honestly, the root of it was just, it was, as I'm picking up on the past life, I can't see all of it right now because I'm not going that deep right now intentionally. But what I do see is, when it comes to you didn't show up for her in the past life, it was never out of vengeance. You just didn't know how much she really needed you. You just didn't know how much she needed you. Miss Francesca sent $5 in for a personal, baby. It's $10 for one yes or no, $15 for a 6-card pull. If you want anything more, I'll exchange more according to what you sent. Okay? So if you would like a reading, you at least need to send 5 to 10 more depending on what reading you want. $10 for yes or no, $15 minimum for a 6-card personal pull. So yes, it's just you didn't know how much your mom really needed you. So like I said, there's some conversations that need to happen more so in spirit, because your mom may not consciously be she may not be tapped in like that, or you may not be able to talk to her about like this, how deep this goes in the physical realm. So there's definitely some spiritual conversations that need to be had, some spiritual healing that needs to be had, and you will definitely see the shift internally. And you may feel the pressure, because I'm not sure, I'm not really tapping into like her energetic state. I'm not being given like if she's terminally ill or not, but regardless of if her vessel is here or not, the healing still needs to happen. Okay, because remember, energy never dies. Even if the physical vessel does hit its expiration, the energy will still carry you. So I just encourage you to do it, to free yourself and to free her. That might be the thing that actually frees her in whatever way it needs to. All right, so that's what I got for you, babe. So again, I would recommend past life regression. Yeah, and we could do some healing there, and a spiritual clearing. Okay, CrystalineMars.com. So that's what I got for you. Miss Francesca sent in an additional for a personal read. What kind of reading would you like, babe? General, love, career, past, present, future, ancestral, past life. What would you like? We're gonna get to the guided meditation in a minute. We got some lovelies on YouTube closing out. Like we lost a lot of lovelies on YouTube, and that is all right. Not everybody is ready to go. Not everybody is ready to go. Okay, Emily wants to know Doug's energy towards her. What's Doug's energy towards Emily? What's Doug's energy towards Emily? What's Doug's energy towards Emily? It does feel really hot and cold. I don't even know if he knows what he wants. Oh, you said YouTube's tweaking? Is that why we lost so many lovelies? Emily's still talking in the chat though, so is the connection off? Are we? It didn't say I needed to reconnect. Are you able to see the stream? Are y'all able to see me on YouTube? It keep cutting in and out. Oh, okay. Okay, it's cutting out what need to be cut out, because I'm still here. Yeah, those who need to be here are here. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. So whoever meant to transition over like you are, transition over, but not everybody ready. That's okay. All right. So let's see what we got. Doug towards Emily. Okay. Didn't I say hot and cold? We literally have hot and cold. I got upright, reverse, upright, reverse. It's like up, down, hot, cold, yes, no. I'm about to give you some, I'm about to actually like channel what I'm picking up, but I just want to pull the cards first. I got two more. Yeah, no. Thank you. And that's exactly what I got. We got the Queen of Cups and we got the Four of Wands. Okay. So Doug is struggling because here you go pulling at their heartstrings. Doug is not really clear when it comes to expressing their true emotions, the true feelings. They're more like discreet, low-key, but their feelings towards you is definitely, there is a deep connection that they have with you. They do see you as like the one, if you want to call it that. Very beautiful. They love your energy. You have like very healing energy. You're very like, you really embody feminine energy, and it's just different for Doug. It's different for Doug. Marriage could be in the cards. Family could be in the cards. For sure. You definitely give off like that motherly wife energy. And they see you as that. But it's like they have it's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the world in reverse. They still have some work to do when it comes to opening up to that completely and allowing themselves to share like those soft spots. You said he's unavailable. I feel that. But it's really like, honestly, what I'm picking up from Doug is like it's a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. It's also like uncharted territory. It's uncharted territory. So I would honestly say give Doug time. I would say look for the ways in which he does show up. But I do feel like he needs some time to really like heal the relationship that he has with the feminine within himself and externally. Does feel like he has this past of being taken advantage of being manipulated, being deceived and things like that. And he's just like, he's in a limbo phase, but he does really love you. He does really love you, has strong feelings, and see a future with you. He's just not doing the best at navigating the space that he's in right now. So in regards to how you want to move with that, it's completely up to you. Like if you want to continue to give time for him to be available, or if you want to like work with him, now that's completely up to you. But to answer your question on his thoughts towards you, he does see the value, the beauty, the asset that you are. Again, it's just some energy that he's trying to navigate right now personally. That has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with you because you're triggering. You said he's married. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. I'm telling you what I pick up. I'm telling you what I pick up. So that's why I said it's completely up to you on how you want to navigate this space. But I'm just telling you what his thoughts and what his energy is towards you to answer that question for you. Now, like I said, how you want to move forward, we could tap into that, but your question was what it was, and that's the answer. That is the truth that is behind the surface. Okay? So, you said, will he ever tell me? I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no. That's not to say that I'm getting a no. I got a no. I got a no. All right. So if you'd like to delve deeper, you can book a one-on-one, or you can send in more love. But I did pull your 6 cards for your love donation, and we're gonna now go ahead and move forward. Okay, so now we're going to, we had 19 people in the room, now we got 54. We about to go ahead and get into our guided meditation, y'all stay tuned. So I am going to conduct a collective guided meditation. I am aware that we have a lot of newbies, and so you don't know what we do, how we do these over here on the Crystaline Mars stream. But essentially, the intention of this guided meditation is to release, to realign, and to reconnect. To release, to realign, and to reconnect. All you need to do is just chill out. If you can move into like a space of stillness, maybe a quiet room, you can burn some incense if you'd like, not necessary. You can get you some clear quartz if you'd like, not necessary. You could light a candle if you'd like, not necessary. You could cut the lights down low if you'd like, not necessary. But you will be consciously aware and I will guide us through. And it won't be long. Don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's gonna be divine. And once we're done, we're just gonna come back to this space. We're gonna bring our consciousness back to our body, and I guarantee you're gonna feel this shift. You're gonna see it too. So I'm excited to share this space with you. So if you are ready to walk down this path, Aries said I sent in my offering for a fifth. You did, babe. Quaddy hands, I'm gonna get you because you slid in there. If y'all are ready, I'm gonna go ahead and close up with Quaddy. What kind of reading do you want, baby? You said future. Y'all go ahead and leave red, black, and white hearts down below. Leave your red, black, and white hearts down below as your consent to release the resistance, to realign with your higher path, and to remember who you are. If you consent to that and you're ready to do the guided meditation collectively, type some red, black, and white hearts down below, and I'm about to close out with Lovely. No more readings tonight, y'all, after Lovely. Johnny Lovely, Aries loves future. We got the Six of Swords in reverse. I shade to y'all hearts. Y'all leave y'all hearts now. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We got the Hangman upright. We got the Knight of Cups upright. We got the Death and Rebirth upright. 2, 4, 5. Give me one more. The Three of Swords upright. That is very interesting. You have all of the swords upright. In reverse. My apologies. The Three of Swords is in reverse. You have all of the swords in reverse. You have 9 swords, which represents endings when it comes to something that you've been thinking about, a vision that you have, even when it comes to the way that you show up and communicate. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Hangman. So when it comes to your future, Spirit is encouraging that you release. Ooh, wait, this feels uncomfortable to even say. This may be something that you are really struggling with, but there is a vision that you had that like, and when I say you, I'm talking about like your ego that you had that is literally being dismantled. You're shifting with your soul's mission, your life purpose. And so I would definitely, as we enter this Aquarius full moon, I would definitely do like some clearing, some cleansing, some releasing, doing a releasing ceremony, writing a releasing letter when it comes to just the vision that you have and surrendering to your higher self, to your higher path, to God's plan. And focus your energy more on how can you show up for yourself through this transition. This does feel like a major death, internal, spiritual, or physical, emotional, mental death, ending, massive transformation, and it does feel uneasy. It does feel uneasy, so it's giving like grief as well. So, and I'm seeing like the people from the funeral home who's there for the family members. And so that's what I'm getting for you. Like, how can you show up and support yourself and reassure yourself, reaffirm yourself that you are okay, that you are divinely guided, that you are covered. Because I do see it's a lot of things that are shifting that you did not see for yourself, that was not in your ego's plan. It's a hard pivot that's being made right now. And whatever it was that you thought you was going to be doing, nope. So surrender, but also be open to the downloads, because you're going to be receiving clarity. You're going to be receiving clarity. So don't block it out, because it's not going to feel familiar. It's going to feel familiar, but it's not going to be familiar to like the mind. But it's going to resonate with you on some core level. It's just, again, some level of acceptance that need to be had. Like, damn, I was so fixated on looking this way, and it's like, nah, it's not. It's not. And you're going to see what that looks like over time. But this year, The vision you entered this year with, completely different than what you're leaving this year out. It's going to be completely different. Like, you're going to close out this year completely different, with a completely different vision, completely different timeline than you entered. And right now you're in transition. So just pause and honor the sacred pause. Okay? That's what I got for you, babe. All right, so I'm about to cut my lights off. I'm ready to go ahead and transition into, I see y'all black and red, black and white hearts. We're now about to transition into the guided meditation. And I'm about to shift the music real quick too. Hold on, y'all. So this is your invitation to set the vibe, turn the lights down low, get comfortable, lay back, put your AirPods on, free your hands, get comfortable. I do encourage, if you're not able to share the space right now, definitely run it back. And even if you do share the space, you can always run it back again. But we about to transition. Hold on. Where are you, babe? Okay, what do we need to play? Okay, I got you. Aries said, wow, and I feel the shift. Ashe. Woo wee!
More bananas than having a tiny book leading to a normal sized book leading to a large book leading to an extraordinarily large book is how much bigger this event will be compared to the last launch event I had, which we almost broke the internet on. And so since that day, I've been planning this.
Okay, so this is going to be a meditation that is heart-centered, as we are in the Leo energy, releasing energy that crowds, that surrounds the heart chakra, that is interfering when it comes to just energetic flow, embodiment, receiving and giving, and all of those things in all of its forms. We're not just talking about receiving money and all of those good things, but receiving and giving with flow. All right. So, hold on. I need to burn an incense real quick. So I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Take intentional breaths, visualizing a red light, a red ball as you inhale. And every exhale, this ball increases in size. Inhale in through your nose and relax. Exhale through your mouth, releasing tension in the shoulders and the eyelids, in your hands. At this moment, I call forth the ancestors of every soul, of every being that is tapped into this energy right now. For support, we call forth the spirit guides to guide us down the path of least resistance and harmony within self. We call forth the warriors who walk alongside to cover us, to shield us, to protect us energetically from any interference, any and all interference. We call forth our higher self for guidance, for fortitude. For support. We release all resistance energetically that we may harbor at this moment, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically released, cleansed, cleared. No longer at war with self. And I invite you to feel into your environment, this space in which your spirit has chosen to travel to. Keep your physical eyes closed, but I invite you to open your mind's eye to see where you currently reside, where you presently are. You may see a road, a path ahead, or maybe you see nothing but darkness right now. I want you to listen into the moment. What do you hear? Do you hear birds chirping, winds blowing, conversations being held, stillness? Pause. Allow for the energy to flow through you. Take a deep inhale in through your nose and exhale. There could be emotions that are surfacing. Positives, negatives. Your eyes may begin to well up. Maybe you are now feeling your heartbeat. You feel this tension arising again. Clear. Breathe. You're safe here. There's a part of you that wants to run, that wants to open your eyes, that wants to move. But you feel restricted, cornered. This path is narrow. You now feel an energy, a gentle nudge on your shoulder, nudging you forward and at your own pace. Remembering it's not a race. Take one step forward with your left foot. Feel into the surface beneath your feet. Do you have on shoes at this present moment? Are you on grass, gravel, sand? Are you floating on air, water? Take another step forward with your right foot. Maybe the element has changed. Maybe it feels sticky, hot, cold, wet. Take another step forward. You begin to feel as if there's a shackle around your left ankle. that last step felt heavy. Or maybe this next step with your right foot feels heavy. As you were shackled to the past, shackled to fear, shackled to lack, shackled to spaces and places where you had no room to grow. We call forth the warriors that walk with you now. You may begin to hear marching in the background, chants, hymns. We call forth your ancestors, those who have walked the same path before you, those who have passed on this trauma, these stories, these expectations. We call them forth now. And here we halt. Commanding freedom. Reclamation of power, of strength, of clarity. Now you begin to feel a sawing, a tug around the ankle as if the shackles are being worked on, are being loosened. I need you to dig your feet down into the surface, grounding yourself, deeply rooting yourself in security and stability. This is the moment that your soul has been waiting for. The space that has always been here and will always be here for you to return whenever your soul yearns to be freed. Take a deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Take a deep inhale, and I want you to ball your fist as you inhale. And as you exhale, release your hands, release your fists. Inhale, squeezing. Exhale, releasing resentment, shame, guilt, all of those things. Judgment. Criticism. Release. Inhale. Acceptance. Exhale. You may feel an urge to maybe rotate your ankle or move it from side to side. And in this moment, give yourself permission to do so. And we are now remaining fortified, allowing for the shackle on the right ankle to now be broken, sawed away. Take a deep inhale in through your nose, visualizing that bright red light once again. Exhale. Inhale. Listen, what do you hear? Is it screaming? Is it slicing? Again, or is it stillness? Do you hear any tools being used on you? Do you hear any knocking, any banging? What do you feel? What do you feel in your heart right now? Do you feel at peace? We welcome in peace and calm. We welcome in healing. You are free in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale in through your nose. Exhale again through your mouth. And now you may feel the urge to rotate your right ankle, your right foot. Do so. And as you look ahead, you see a future version of yourself at a distance, maybe close, maybe far away. If you are unable to see yourself, I want you to feel into the distance or the closeness. I want you to hear into the distance or the closeness. How close to you are you? How far away from you are you? And the future version of yourself now extends their hand out. They extend out their right hand. And this is your invitation to extend out your left hand. If you're ready to take action, if you're ready to accept your assignment and walk in divine alignment with your higher self, if you're ready, extend out your left arm, your left hand, and feel the energetic pull, the waves that connect from fingertip to fingertip. And when you're ready to be fully guided in totality, in spirit and in physical, extend out your right hand, completely surrendering and releasing the control and power over the things that you do not have control and power over. With both hands palm faced up, extended out in front of you, you feel the energetic pull. You feel yourself shifting forward ever so gently. Without having to move your feet, without having to even see or speak, allowing yourself to be carried. And ahead of you, there is the sun. There may be a bright yellow light, a bright white light. There's nothing beyond this light that you can see. And I invite you to look into this light as you reconnect to your soul. You reconnect to source, to you as a whole. And the more you look into the light, the stronger this energetic charge flows to and through you. The stronger your eyes become, the stronger your essence, your energy becomes, the stronger your aura becomes. And I invite you to take a look back And there you see the past version of you, smiling, maybe releasing some tears, waving farewell, blowing you a kiss, expressing gratitude. Maybe the past version of you still had their hands up, but instead it's as if they're sending you energy, pushing you forward, giving you the support you need to carry on. And we now face forward and allow ourselves to bask in this energy here, knowing and trusting that all boundaries and restrictions that are placed is for our wellness, for our soul's evolution. We rest in peace here. We rest in purpose. We rest in power. Take an inhale in through your nose, and this time visualize that white or yellow light that it is that you see. Inhale that as deep as you can. Exhale. And on your next inhale, I want you to bring it as deep as you can down into your root chakra. Exhale. Emptying your gut. Inhale again down through the throat chakra, the heart, solar plexus sacral, down to the root, fortifying yourself. Exhale. Inhale again, down to the root. Exhale. And return back to your relaxed breaths. I invite you to repeat after me. I release. I receive divine support from all sources. And I surrender to my higher self. I release resistance. I receive assistance. And I surrender to my higher self. I release resistance. I receive assistance. I surrender to my higher self. One more time. I want you to say this with power, with certainty. I release resistance. I receive assistance. I surrender to my higher self. Take another inhale in through your nose and exhale. And as you exhale, we intentionally guide our spirit back to our body, allowing ourselves to descend back into our physical vessel as our consciousness and our awareness continues to ascend. Take another inhale and exhale. Feel the surface beneath you in the physical realm. Tune into any sounds, whether it's the AC, Maybe the TV in the distance. Maybe it's cars riding by. We have returned back to the body. We give ourselves time to settle. With this, we say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika. It is done. And when you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes. And I invite you to leave a red, black, and white heart in the comments. May you continue on your journey. Ashe. How was that for you? Cole said super peaceful. TikTok, my eyes was open for the most part. I wasn't looking at the screen, but then when I finally zoned out and I looked back, TikTok, the screen had something up there, and I was like, dag. So was there an interruption over here on TikTok? But again, thank y'all. Dang, SB said it went out. Ashe. SB was like, SB, you said I left and came on the YouTube. SB opened that one eye and said, damn. I gotta switch apps really quick. Ashe, my apologies. You know, the energy did try to come through, but this live will be saved. So if you would like to revisit this space, if you weren't able to really go as deep, you weren't able to go at all, it's all right. Again, it will be saved. I do offer a plethora of services that are similar, but depending on what service you book, it determines where we go, how we connect, how we reflect. But CrystalineMars.com is the place to go to book your own personal, intimate, guided meditation. I offer door opening meditations. I offer inner child healing meditations. I offer reconnecting to yourself, especially to those of us who tend to get lost in our relationships or, are used to just self-sacrificing. I offer those. I offer chakra clearing guided meditations. I offer higher wisdom guided meditations to help you really unlock and activate that crown chakra. And I offer money flow meditation. It's a plethora, y'all. So CrystalineMars.com, I do invite y'all over there, and I look forward to connecting with y'all on the other side. Again, this was a beautiful space to share with y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank you for being open. Thank you for trusting in me to guide you tonight. Nino said, those are Togo shells, right? Or are they a different kind? Honestly, I forgot the name of them. I forgot the name of them. But yeah, so today is Tuesday. I don't believe Brother Legaz is joining us. So we're just gonna go ahead and call it a night. We're gonna call it a day. It's 10:57 p.m. Eastern time around my way. We will reconvene on Thursday. We do have the Aquarius full moon energy that we will be entering tomorrow on Wednesday, August the 6th. And I will have our YouTube video posted up there when it comes to just an energetic overview, rituals, herbs, and more information so you can know how to align and what to expect with this Aquarius full moon. So y'all be on the lookout. That's going to post on August 6th around 11 a.m. I think I have it scheduled. But other than that, we will reconvene for the Crystaline Mars stream on August 7th, on Thursday, August 7th, sometime divine between 8:30 and 9. And I look forward to seeing you there and on the other side, personally 101. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your night, whatever time it is around your way. Peace and love to you. Baby boo. Nakupenda. Ashe. Nino said, whichever one you shook them, whichever one you shook them, and I teared up a bit. Ashe. Ashe. Peace and love to all of you later.